I was a cartographer, so I drew maps and did aerial photography
Mm-hmm.
interpretation in my 20s. Mostly not a girl's job, you know,
Mm-hmm.
mostly guys did this. And so in the office, if the secretary would go for lunch, they'd ask me to answer the phone. They wouldn't
Okay.
ask the
They
guys to answer
not
the phone.
yeah.
They would ask me to answer the phone. And I would say, I don't do phones. Ask somebody else. So I would say no to this, because at that time in the workforce, you know, women were just coming into the workforce and they were kind of being put into the less valued jobs, answering the phone, making the coffee. And I'd say, no,
Yeah.
So I would consider myself a feminist back in those days. I am a mother of 2 children. They're men now. They're 27 and 31. And I think going through motherhood and having children, and also seeing society's, I'll say the degradation of the family through kids being raised in childcare, you know, both parents working.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're starting to see that the negative effects of the family being less cohesive.
Yeah.
What I think is the best thing is what Jesus did. He said he loved and respected Mary for the things that she was good at, and he provided a certain kind of contribution to the family. She provided a certain kind of contribution to the family. And for anyone who's given birth to children, they know that this is a massive undertaking, and physically you are for years dedicated to the survival and well-being of those children. I was very fortunate. I didn't have to put my children in daycare. I was an artist at the time, and I was able to work at home, and my husband and I did 50-50. So I made a good living from my art. So I would work for 3 or 4 hours a day. Then he would go to work. So my children always had one of 2 parents with them. So to me, that's the ideal, is that you have a partner that respects your what a woman brings to the table. After all, we are a channel for the divine, in the sense that we can bring children through, which is the most creative job on the planet. So I think it deserves respect and love. And that the power within the family needs to be equitable, in the sense that if you're at home with the children, just because you're not making any money or as much money does not mean that what you're doing is not valued. And I think it's the value on female work and female qualities that is lacking in sort of a more traditional patriarchal structure.